Pakistan cricket team. So let's see what Wasim Akram says about that. And then the second news is that the PCB have announced the team of the tournament for the HBN PSL 10. And the third news is that Mustafizur Rahman is ruled out of the Bangladesh tour. In Bangladesh, left-arm fast bowler, has been ruled out of the tour. And the next news is that the Pakistan and Bangladesh series is set to be played without DRS. So, for all the listeners who are listening to this show, if you do have any questions regarding our cricket show, or if you do feel like you want to give your expert opinion or analysis on a certain topic related to cricket, or if you do have anything that you feel that can be added to the show, any addition that can be in the show which can help improve the show and probably help make the show better or make it more fun and engaging, because at the end of the day you're the listeners, so your feedback is crucial. And so inshallah, if you do want to join into the show as well, you can give your questions and you can come in to the show and have your analysis on the certain topic which you would like to talk about in cricket. So moving on to the first topic is that former Pakistan captain Wasim Akram has suggested that former legendary Test cricketer Yunus Khan should be the right choice to lead Pakistan's Test team as a head coach. So speaking to an event in Karachi, Wasim shared his thoughts at the recently concluded Pakistan Super League season 10, and he offered his views and on the future coaching setup of the Pakistan cricket team. Wasim Akram said that Yunus Khan would be a great addition and a good option for a batting coach for the Pakistan Test cricket team. And Wasim Akram said that a new head coach can help change the mindset of the young players. And he also added that Yunus Khan can bring a fresh approach, and plus he has experience in coaching as well. And he's worked with Afghanistan, if I'm not wrong, the Afghanistan cricket team. He believes that Wasim Akram believes that the team can benefit from a new head coach who brings a new mindset and probably even a new style of play. So Wasim also praised some terrific stand-up performances from some youngsters in the Pakistan Super League Season 10, where we saw Hassan Nawaz impressed with his talent, his ability and skill, and his temper ability to take the innings deep. And he batted in a new role, as we saw in the series against New Zealand. He mainly opened. However, in the PSL, he mostly batted at 3 or 4 or even 5. 4 or 5 was mostly where he batted. So he showed good signs of improvement and skill and temperament, which is crucial and vital if you want to survive as a batsman in Pakistan cricket and if you want to excel. These are good signs from Hassan Nawaz. So also Salman Mirza, who played the last few matches for Lahore Qalandars, the last few knockout matches, and he proved to be a key player for them in this Pakistan Super League, as he played 3 matches and I think he took 8 or 9 wickets. So he was very good at the back end of the tournament, and his performances is one of the reasons why Lahore Qalandars were able to lift the trophy in the final against Quetta Gladiators. So, and Ali Radha, the 17-year-old fast bowler who played for Peshawar Zami, he's been impressive as well with his pace and his talent. And if he's groomed properly and given the right pathway, he can be a young and upcoming rising star for Pakistan cricket, and he can really perform well. Especially, I think he should, in my personal opinion, he should really focus on working his art in Test cricket. Because if he's able to perform very well in Test cricket, then I think that's what can get him to the right direction. That's what will make him into a bigger player and better player, because Test cricket is the pivotal format, the ultimate format. If you can perform in that, then it can be easier to perform in other formats. So the former Pakistani legend Wasim Akram emphasized the need for patience with these players, and especially when adjusting to the fast pace of T20 cricket. And Wasim advised that players should be given time to settle in T20 cricket because of the fast pace and the nature of the game. And in my opinion, players like Wasim Akram, you got legends like Shahid Afridi, you got Yunus Khan, you got Misbah Haq, you got Waqar Yunus, and many others. Imran Khan even comes in that. These players are icons and legends, and if they're gonna say good stuff about Pakistan cricket, if they're gonna praise the young players, I think that's very good because it really boosts up the morale and confidence of the young players. Similarly, likewise, if they're just gonna bash the players or if they're gonna, criticize the players over nothing, then I feel that can lead to a decline in the performances of the players because some of these youngsters or some of these even senior players in the Pakistan cricket team, they look up to these legends as their favorite players growing up as kids and as young cricket fans. So I feel that if Wasim Akram is giving these good positive statements and as well as other former cricketers, I mean, if you do see any good in Pakistan cricket, nowadays we're seeing rarely any good because Pakistan has been losing badly in the Champions Trophy. In the last year or so, Pakistan cricket has gone through a tough phase and a big decline, and there's been some shocking, gutting performances to say the least. And I feel that Pakistan cricket really needs to improve in terms of consistency, selection, management needs to improve, clarity in which player you're picking for the right role, and at the same time, there should also be clarity in when you're picking the right man for the right job when it comes to selection committees and all of that stuff and some of the decisions that the Pakistan Cricket Board chairman Mohsin Naqvi has been making. They really need to be looked at if you want to take Pakistan cricket to the right direction. And I think players like Wasim Akram, with his experience and his talent that he had, his exposure playing so much cricket, I mean, he has a brilliant cricketing CV when it comes to playing a lot of cricket. He's worked with lots of franchise as a mentor. But why can't Wasim Akram get into the coaching side of things, or even Shahid Afridi, even though these players are both said they don't want to be coaches? I think the experience and their knowledge of cricket, because they played at the highest level for a long period of time. So due to that, this can be one of the reasons why Pakistan Cricket Board can really look to invest in them and really ask them to put time in the youngsters. It doesn't always have to be the national team that you have to work for, because lots of people, nothing against them, lots of Pakistan cricketers, they look to work for the national team because of the higher salaries. That's not wrong, but at the same time, I think the under-19 players, the under-15 players, they really need to be looked at as well, and they need to help and guidance if they want to excel in their game, whether they're a batsman, bowler, or fielder. So I feel that Wasim Akram, Shahid Afridi, Misbah Haq, Yunus Khan, they need to be used properly in the right role. Like, I mean, if Wasim Akram doesn't want to be a head coach because he personally believes that the coaches of Pakistan cricket, like Misbah Haq, when he was coach from the period of 2019 to 2021, he wasn't really treated fairly and he wasn't given the right amount of support, and that's what Wasim Akram possibly believes. And the media really bashed him when he was the head coach of the Pakistan cricket team. So Wasim Akram believes that he can't take that level of stress or responsibility. And well, he has a point there, but to be honest, if he can't be a coach, why not be a mentor like he is for franchise teams? I mean, if you can use someone of Wasim Akram's stature, I mean, the CV he has for international cricket, and he's played a lot of county cricket. He played cricket at a time where cricket was, in terms of pitches and conditions, it was really tough. Like, I mean, you had better players. The quality of players at that time was much bigger than the quality of players you have now. So I feel that Wasim Akram would be a good mentor and someone who could lead the way. Shahid Afridi would be a good all-rounder as a coach or a power-hitting coach. Why not use him as a power-hitting coach? Because clearly he's one of the best power hitters, if not the best power hitter Pakistan has ever had. So if you can use him as in a selection role or in a mentorship role, even for a short period of time. Like, you got that World T20 coming up in Sri Lanka. Shahid Afridi, I'm sure, has a lot of experience playing there, so he could really be vital. Or, I mean, You could have even used him in the Champions Trophy where it was held in Pakistan. I mean, such players who have played a lot of cricket there, it would have been good for their career as well. It would have been good for the career of the young players if you had to look at it. So I feel that such legendary icons of Pakistan cricket need to step forward. And, they have been coming in and out, but there's been a lack of consistency. And sometimes the right man has not come for the right position. Like, if you have Shahid Afridi, he can be a good mentor, or even a selector. Wasim Akram can be a good mentor. Misbah can work with the under-19 team, or even Shahid Afridi can work with the under-19 team. Same with Mohammad Yusuf and Yunus Khan. They would be good in the under-19 or under-15 team. Working with those youngsters, really helping improve the image and helping improve the young players' potentials and the ability that they have and consistency and that they can bring if they work with the likes of someone like Yunus Khan and Mohammad Yusuf. It could be really pivotal and really beneficial for their career. So the former Pakistan pacer felt that the need for patience with the players, especially when adjusting to the fast pace of T20 cricket. And Wasim believes that players should be given time to settle in T20 cricket. And he didn't want to, when asked by a journalist if he wanted to discuss the Pakistan cricket-India relations, Wasim thought that it wasn't the best time to discuss such a issue and such a topic, because he feels that it could be a bit sensitive and bring let's say a negative image towards cricket in general. So Wasim took a step back from that. And also recently, I think I mentioned in my previous show that Aqib Javed, the former Pakistan fast bowler, former head coach, was named as the director of high performance, while former New Zealand coach Mike Hesson has taken the charge of Pakistan's white ball team. So Hesson's first assignment was actually yesterday, and we're going to a bit of detail about yesterday's match between Pakistan and Bangladesh. And then Bangladesh team is led by Lisan Das, and Pakistan cricket team will also focus on their white ball fixtures before preparing on the red ball challenge for the ICC World Test Championship 2025 and 2027 cycle. So for that red ball team, I think there are a lot of main issues to look at. I mean, you got the spinners, you got Sajid Khan, Naman, and they are, short-term options. But if you want to look at bigger long-term options, you have Mehran Mumtaz. If you're looking for spin bowling all-rounders, Mubassir Khan, or even the likes of Mohammad Nawaz would be a good option. If you're looking in terms of, having an impact player as an all-rounder, someone who can bowl spin and, take some wickets and then, be useful with the bat at crucial interval, even though you have the likes of Salman and Yaga, who is the vice captain, if I'm not wrong, or he's the vice captain of the white ball team, but not the test team. But it would be good to have him for the role as well. So I feel that if Pakistan cricket wants to move forward, they need to focus more on their selection. Who is your fast bowling all-rounder? I mean, you have two main names that come in my mind at the moment. Fahim Ashraf is one option, and Ahmed Jamal. Both of these players are very good and talented. Ahmed Jamal has really performed well as well, but Fahim Ashraf has more experience, so he can be a very good option as well. Your spinner, Sajid Khan, is someone who can play for the next 2, 3, 4 years with his talent and potential that he's got. His ability to take the game away from the opposition on spin bowling conditions, spin bowling surfaces, and he would be good. Noman Ali, I think he's 39, so I mean, how much cricket does he have left is the real question. Should he really be in the team? It's debatable. When you got Mehran Mumtaz as a young spinner who can really perform if he's given the chance, I feel that he could be a good option. Simon Ayub should return into the test team from his injury that he suffered in the South Africa Test Series while he was collecting the ball from the boundary rope, as he got his knee stuck in the ground. So Simon Ayub can be a good opener. Should Pakistan give more chances to Abdul Shafiq? I personally believe that Abdul Shafiq should be given more chances. Recently as well, they played Mohammad Herrera, but maybe he could be given more chances because I think he's only played 2 to 3 test matches. So these are players who Pakistan can look at. Should Shan Masood be the captain? Should he continue as the captain? That's the bigger question. That's the more important question. And to be honest, in my I believe that he shouldn't continue as captain because he's been given enough chances and he hasn't really lived up to the expectations of the fans and the media and cricket lovers who really want to see consistency in the selection of Pakistan cricket. I feel that Sean needs to lead the way more as a captain. So if you're looking for a captain, Saad Shakil would be a good option, or Salman Ali Agha. I wouldn't put Mohammad Rizwan as a captain, even though we know that his performances in the Test cricket are not the worst. I feel that he should not really be the captain, in my opinion, at the moment of time. He could have been the captain years ago if you wanted to make him the captain, but I feel that it's too late for that now. So, nothing against his age. He still has cricket left in him, but I think that Salman would be a better option, or even Saad Shakil. Moving on to the second topic, the PCB, Pakistan Cricket Board, announced the team of the tournament for the Pakistan Super League Season 10. Shaheen Shah Afridi, Pakistan's left-arm quick, has been named as the captain of the side. He captained Lahore Qalandars in the PSL and he led the team to the final and they won the final and it's their third title in the Pakistan Super League. And the PCB has announced the team of the tournament. Shaheen is the captain. The side was selected by members of the tournament's commentary panel, and it features stand-up performances from this year's PSL, which and in the final, Lahore Qalandars defeated Creighton Gladiators by 6 wickets at Gaddafi Stadium to claim their title. And they've won their third title in 4 years under the leadership of Shaheen Shah Afridi, who took 19 wickets in 13 matches as he earned the Fazl Mahmood Cup. And the captains for the teams, and he's captaining a team which includes 2 of his teammates. Sikandar Raza, the man, the myth, the legend for the final, who came in. Let me speak about his story. He was in Nottingham a day before the final, if I'm not wrong, playing against England. He even scored a 50 in that match, but that match Zimbabwe lost. He drove to Birmingham, had dinner in Birmingham actually. Then he flew to Dubai, was it? Had his lunch, had his breakfast in Dubai. Lunch in Abu Dhabi, went to Abu Dhabi, then from Abu Dhabi he went to Lahore and had his dinner in Lahore, and he got to the final 10 minutes before the final, before the toss actually. So what a player, to show such level of commitment. And he was the one who played that impact knock in the end, and his innings was the reason why Lahore Qalandars lifted the trophy. His 22 no out was very crucial in helping Lahore Qalandars win the title, and he hit Muhammad Ahmed for a few runs in the second last over, and this was one of the reasons why Lahore Qalandars won the tournament, won the final. So Sikandar Raza scored 254 runs with 10 wickets in 11 matches. Fakhar Zaman with 439 runs with 415 in 13 matches. And Creighton Gladiators also are well represented with Hassan Nawaz scoring 399 runs with 100 and 350. Rana Fahim Ashraf with 169 runs with 17 wickets, and Abrar Ahmed with 17 wickets. They all made the 11. For Karachi Kings, they have 3 players in their team. David Warner scoring 368 runs, James Wynn scoring 378 runs. And Hassan Ali, the generator, taking 17 wickets. Kushti Shah scoring 253 runs with help of 7 wickets, and he was the 12th man. Islamabad United also had a representative, Sam Zada Farhan, who topped the run charts with 449 runs in 12 matches, and he was awarded with the Hanif Muhammad Cup. And he was the team's wicketkeeper as well. So a young fast bowler, Ali Raza from Peshawar Zalmi, completed the team after impressive pressing with 12 wickets in 9 matches. So this was the team for the Pakistan Super League team of the tournament. So the third news, which I'll be discussing, is that Mustafizur Rahman has been ruled out the Bangladesh tour. So the Pakistan-Bangladesh T20 series is being played without DRS. The DRS won't be used because of the unavailability of the technical staff. The the series which started yesterday, we'll get a bit into that further into the show, will be played without the assistance of DRS, and the first match of the series won't be played, with DRS. The absence of DRS for the upcoming three-match series has been attributed to the unavailability of the technical staff that typically runs the system. According to the PCB sources, the team responsible for the technology has yet to return following the conclusion of the Pakistan Super League. As a result, the DRS system will not be available for the use during this three-match T20 series against Bangladesh. The Bangladesh team had been already informed of this decision, and the series will proceed without the system that has become a key exponent and staple in modern international cricket. While the DRS absence may raise questions about its potential impact on the fairness of decisions, both teams are expected to adapt to the circumstances ahead of the series. The PCB is also set to announce a press conference, which they did a few days ago before the series started. So, talking about the Pakistan vs Bangladesh T20 match which took place, the Pakistan vs Bangladesh T20 match, Pakistan won the toss and chose to bat first. Pakistan had their openers Fakhar Zaman and Saad Tabani, and they both failed to trouble the scorers as Fakhar Zaman was given out LBW, and lots of people have to say that if there was DRS, then Fakhar Zaman could have been saved from that decision, as he was given LBW on the bowling of Shariful Islam, as Fakhar Zaman scored 1 run of 4 balls. And then Saad Tabani got first ball. His return after 2 to 3 months in international cricket was not a good return of getting our first ball caught on board by Mahdi Hassan. Vicky Abbas Muhammad Harris scored 31 runs off 18 balls. Again, after a good start, he looked good, but he gave his wicket away as usual. Scored 91 runs off 18 balls with scoring 4 fours and 1 6 at a strike rate of 172. And he gave his wicket away. Salman Ali Agha batted at number 4, scoring 56 runs off 34 balls with the help of 8 fours and 1 6 at a strike rate of 164. Hassan Nawaz scored 44 runs off 22 balls. He hit 2 fours and 4 sixes at a strike rate of 200. Shadab Khan scored 48 runs off 25 balls, and he hit 5 fours and 2 sixes at a strike rate of 192. Fahim Ashraf scored 11 runs, not out of 6 balls, with 1 6 scored at a strike rate of 183. So for Bangladesh's bowling, Sharif Islam bowled 3 overs and took and gave 32 runs, taking 2 wickets at an economy of 10. With the batting for Bangladesh, Bangladesh batting, Tanzim Hassan scored 31 runs off 17 balls with the help of 2 fours and 3 sixes at a strike rate of 182. Later Das scored 48 runs off 30 balls, with hitting 1 4 and 3 sixes at a strike rate of 160. Jakar Ali scored 36 runs off 20 balls, hitting 1 4 and 3 sixes with a strike rate of 180. So for Pakistan bowling, returning after a few years with Hassan Ali, as he took 5 wickets, as he bowled 3.2 overs, and he took 5 wickets, and Shadab Khan took 2 wickets and 4 overs of 20, and gave 26 runs. Salman Ayaga bowled 1 over, and he gave 12 runs and took 1 wicket, and Krishna Shah bowled 1 over, and he gave 6 runs and he took 1 wicket. So this was Pakistan's match against Bangladesh. So this wraps up today's show, inshallah. So if you do have any questions, feel free to phone the Inspire FM. We'll have those questions answered for the next show, inshallah. Without further ado, I'll see you in the next show, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.